Yes, sir. Blue Bloods Clan with the intro right there. You know what I'm saying? How you guys doing? Here's another great episode of RSL, you know what I'm saying? RK Sports Lounge, you know what I'm saying? Today is October 19th, a beautiful Wednesday here in California, you know what I'm saying? I am rocking the Trey Way, you know what I'm saying? Trey Young jersey, MLK, you know. Shout out to Black Excellence, you know what I'm saying? Gonna get into some hockey that happened yesterday, some MLB. You know, the Lakers losing yesterday. You know, I'm going to bring it all to you guys today, best believe it. But I do want to start, before I even get to the sports, with mental health. I hope that you guys could tap in with your family members and your friends. Please tap in with them. Let them know that you're there for them. You know, let them know, you know, don't be afraid to talk to you or not. Open up to them, you know. Let them know that you're there for them. You know, it really goes a long way with mental health. Like, it really does. And I'd appreciate it if you guys, you know, could tap in and do that for me. But let's get straight into, you know what I'm saying, get into some hockey here, you know. We had the Kings versus Nashville, you know what I'm saying. The Kings did win 4-3 in a shootout. Yes, in a shootout. My first time witnessing a shootout. I was kind of surprised here, you know what I'm saying. But the Kings were down early after the first period. They were down 1-0, you know what I'm saying. But Gabriel finally got us on the board. We ended up on the... At the end of the second period, we still ended up being down 3-1. But by the third period, LA, you know, played stout defense right there. And Roy's 2 late goals were able to send the game into overtime. But in overtime, no score happened, so it ended up going into a shootout. And with the second shot of the shootout, Gabriel was able to make a goal. And then our goalie, Peterson, he was able to make the save at the end to, you know, seal off the win for us. So we ended up winning 4-3. The Kings shot 35 times and only 32 were saved by Saros. Saros ended up finishing with a .914. Peters, though, the Predators shot 32 times, but Peterson was able to, you know, to save 29 of them. He ended out with a .906. And, you know, it was a nice win, a nice solid win for the Kings, you know what I'm saying. They are now 3-2. The next game is Thursday against the Penguins, you know what I'm saying. But it's a pretty solid win, you know what I'm saying. I didn't know games would go into a shootout like that. Like, I honestly thought they were just going to go into another overtime. But, hey, you learn something new every day, you know. I'm just now getting into hockey. So, you know, if you want to put me on game on hockey, because clearly I was struggling a little bit there, you know, reading off the stats, you know what I'm saying. But if you want to put me on game, comment down below if you want to come on here. You know, educate me on some hockey, or just, you know, message me. Hit me up. I'm always willing to listen and hear our ideas, you know what I'm saying. Getting into some baseball here. You had the Yankees taking out the Cleveland Guardians 5-1. Tragic, man. I really wanted Cleveland to win, but it is what it is. Stanton, though, he started off the game with a 3-run shot homer. It pretty much, you know, let the Guardians know that, hey, you know what, this is our house. We came to be business, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland just didn't have nothing to do so anything. Like, they just, you know, had a home run, and that was it. Judge had a home run, too. You know, Judge is going to be Judge, but, you know, that 3-1 shot by Stanton to start off the game, you know, was just crazy. You know, that was already the heartbreaker right there. That was already, you know, the first jab, and it already dazed Cleveland. Like, Cleveland was in the struggle from there. Clearly couldn't, you know, make any offense of anything. So the Yankees do end up moving on. They play the Astros today at 4:40. Today is game 1. You have Jameson on the mound for the Yankees, and for the Astros, you do have Justin Verlander. Yesterday, we did have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Padres. The Philadelphia Phillies did win 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Harper getting into his MVP form, and is coming at the right time, man. If he is able to stay in his MVP form right now, I don't know why I can't speak. If he can stay in the MVP form, man, watch out. Watch out, Phillies, man. And Schwarzer, too, hit a home run, 2 in the 6th, man. Both of them had solo shots. Dude, watch out. Watch out. And I hope they knock out the Padres, man. They got lucky. Swear to God, they got lucky. We'll get them next year. We'll be back. And then Phillies and the Padres do play today, too, at 1:40. Philadelphia is up one game. It's a best of 7. For the Phillies, you have Nola on the mound, and then for San Diego, you have Snell. Hopefully, Phillies can go 2-0 going back to Philadelphia, because that would be huge. And then they can win those next two. Shit. World Series, here they come, baby. You know what I'm saying? Here they come. But, you know, I feel like we are halfway through the show. I've got some NBA stats for you guys too, and I do have some fantasy waiver wires for you guys too. So don't stop watching the video. Tap in, you know what I'm saying? Halfway through the video, so you know that means I'm gonna put you on game. Gonna show you guys another music video of my boy Mac G right here. Go tap in, look him up on Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify, do it all. You got the bangers, you know what I'm saying? Here it is.
Look, I wanna check up in these 90s, yeah, I just do it. Since I was 12 years old, man, I just fucking knew it. I always felt it in my heart, now I just gotta prove it. My mama told me keep God close, and you'll never lose it. Never switch up on your family, that's my code of ethics. It ain't the reason why I do it, I never do it second. Won't fall apart, these necklaces trying to touch my necklace. Cause I'm well respected, well protected, and I'm well connected. Look, love takes family, so it's fucked up. Cause you can say that you love me, still be behind the glove. I felt the pain my whole damn life, so I can't trust love. That's why I'm smoking while I'm praying to the Lord up above. I see my cousin pass away right before my eyes. All by surprise, man, I hate to see my family cry. So I look up in the sky and ask him for advice. He told me don't worry about shit, just gotta give it time. 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 All you gotta do is give it time. I saw the guy, yeah, I'm shine. And I'ma take what's mine. All you gotta do is give it time. Gotta do is I saw the guy, yeah, I'm shine. And I'ma take what's mine. I'm in my zone now, it's down to crunch time. Speak with these punchlines, talking about all my rough times. No cosign, I never need, I'm really proud of mine. Just hope you pick the right side when it's my time to shine. Was raised deeper, moving silence, trip on my respect. Apply the pressure, never take my foot up off their neck. All about a check until I get it, I can't never rest. Hard to stop the rest, speak on my name, say it with your chest. Now every time I rap, I know they feel it on me. I'm preaching every Monday, my weekly ceremony. And you can't say I ain't working, this shit my testimony. I'm voice telling in my raps, I leave a message on me. So rest in peace, my uncle and my cousin too. Got me all the birthdays, I'm thanking God for you. Never spend more than you ain't, can't trick off all your loot. If you ain't rich, then the rich family gotta come from you. All you gotta do is give it time. I saw the guy, yeah, I was shy. And I'ma take what's mine. All you gotta do is give it time. Gotta do is I saw the guy, yeah, I was shy. And I'ma take what's mine.
Okay, hold on. Technical difficulties there, but that is my boy Mac G, you know what I'm saying? Time right there with a banger, you know what I'm saying? Jeez, got a lot of blooper reels in this video today. Sheesh, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, wake up the energy, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta get active now, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get ready to go. Because, you know, it's time to bring you guys some NBA stats, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Season opener was yesterday. Did not go the way that I expected it or projected it to as well. So, you know, not too proud of that. But I am going to bring you these stat lines, you know what I'm saying? If you guys did not watch the game, you had the 76ers versus Boston Celtics yesterday. The Celtics did beat the 76ers 117-126. The 76ers shot 50% from the field. Boston shot 56% from the field. Harden played 37 minutes, 35 points in those 37 minutes, 9 for 14 from the field. 5 for 9 from downtown, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. And B, 37 minutes, 26 points, 9 for 18 from the field, 1 for 6 from downtown, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists. Maxey, in 38 minutes, had 21 points, 8 for 16 from the field, 2 for 5 from downtown, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. My only concern about, the 76ers was that Embiid late in the game was shooting a lot more threes than, that I was a bit more comfortable with. Don't get me wrong, he could knock him down, but the way that he was just so reliant on those threes at the end of the game is like, bro, use your big body, go in the paint, size him up, go get the foul. They already had Horford, they already had Grant Williams, they had all of them in foul trouble, at least with 4. Like some of them are already on the brink of having 5. So it's like, bro, common sense, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not the head coach, I'm not Doc Rivers, you know what I'm saying? But I would appreciate it more if Embiid was in the post, trying to, you know, get big and stop flopping too, you know what I'm saying? Be stout and, you know, move a body and, you know, get the fouls that he deserves. But it is what it is. Not my team, you know what I'm saying? But here's some of the Boston stat line right here. You got Jason Tatum, 39 minutes, 35 points, 13 for 20 from the field, 2 for 7 from downtown, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. Jaylen Brown at 39 minutes had 35 points as well. 14 for 24 from the field, 4 for 12 from downtown, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. But the real reason why the Boston Celtics won yesterday was because of their bench. Grant Williams yesterday had 24 minutes, 24 minutes, 15 points, 5 for 5 from the field, 3 for 3 from downtown, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and also Brogdon 24 minutes, 16 points, 7 for 11 from the field, 0 for 2 from downtown, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. But that stat line by Grant Williams there, dude, is pretty crazy. 5 for 5 from the field, 3 for 3 from downtown. Like my dude Steven was telling me yesterday, you better give that man respect. You better give that man respect. I'll give him respect. I salute him. Now, can he be consistent with it? That's the thing. Can he be consistent with it? Can he carry this on into the next game? Because if you don't shoot like this the next game, let's believe, I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm going to let you guys know that boy, he ain't him. He's not him. You know what I'm saying? And then Warriors did take down the Lakers yesterday. You know, moment of silence here. Yeah, moment of silence here. Warriors did win 123-109. The Warriors did shoot 45% from the field. The Lakers shot 43% from the field. Curry in 33 minutes had 33 points, 10 for 22 from the field, 4 for 13 from downtown, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. Wiggins in 29 minutes had 20 points, 8 for 14 from the field, 4 for 7 from downtown, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. And then Klay Thompson in 20 minutes had 18 points, 6 for 13 from the field, 2 for 6 from downtown, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. In my opinion, we just couldn't find an answer for the 3-ball. And then the Lakers just continue to shoot threes like we're built to shoot threes. We're not. LeBron even said it, like, post-game. I don't know why we decided to shoot so many threes. I think we shot 10 for like 40-something. Like, bro, it's ridiculous. Like, attack the paint. The threes will come, you know, when we're open. We don't have to, you know, be in a shootout with them because we're not going to beat Golden State in a shootout, period. We just don't have the shooters like that. And let alone, like, the benches really didn't play a factor. Jordan Poole didn't do nothing yesterday off the bench. Kuminga, too, as well. They didn't get a lot of, you know, bench production. Most of the scoring all came from the starters yesterday by both teams. But regardless, you know, like, Lakers, man. LeBron in 35 minutes, he had 31 points, 12 for 25 from the field, 3 for 10 from downtown, 14 rebounds, 8 assists. Anthony Davis, 36 minutes, 27 points, 10 for 22 from the field, 0 for 3 from downtown, and 6 rebounds. Russell Westbrook in 31 minutes had 19 points, 7 for 12 from the field, 1 for 3 from downtown, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. Russ played a pretty decent game, not gonna lie. And like I said, it was just the fact that we just kept trying to shoot the ball. You know, Patrick Beverly was shooting like the ball like crazy. We just, you know, like had no answer for the 3-ball. And like, I don't know why we thought our answer would be, oh yeah, let's shoot back. And then look what happens. You know, 10-point swing just like that, 12-point swing, because you never know. Three threes like that or 4 threes just coming down, boom, boom, boom. In a matter of 30 seconds, bro, it's ridiculous. Like, Lakers are not built for that. And Darvin Ham, you know, I'm giving you time. I'm gonna be patient with you. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna give you time. But my boy, you're gonna have to figure out. You're gonna have to make him like stay an extra hour or 2 after practice and shoot some threes. Like, legit, if this is gonna be going on. Today we also do have Lakers. We have NBA basketball games today. We have the Magic versus the Pistons, Pacers and the Wizards, Rockets and the Hawks, Bulls and the Heat, Pelicans and the Nets, Knicks and Grizzlies, Cavs and the Raptors, Thunder and the Timberwolves, Hornets versus the Spurs, Nuggets versus Utah, Mavs versus the Suns, and the end off the night, you have the Trailblazers and the Kings. And that's going to be a lot of games I'm going to bring you guys tomorrow. I just hope you guys know that. I'm not going to probably bring you all of them. I'm probably select a few, probably the closer, ones. For sure, let you guys know how Trey ends up playing tomorrow, so I'm going to bring you guys that game for sure. But let me comment down below if there's a specific game you guys want me to talk about or a specific team you guys want me to get into, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below, please let me know, please. I would appreciate it. And to end off the episode, we are going to get into Fantasy Waiver Wire Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to bring you guys some waiver wires every week that I can. Start off with quarterbacks here. Trevor Lawrence, if you guys need a quarterback, go get Trevor Lawrence. He has a great matchup against the New York Giants. Marcus Mariota has a good matchup against Cincinnati this week. Justin Fields, I wouldn't say his matchup is good this week, but getting past this game, he does have favorable matchups, and he's going to be able to scramble more because clearly he's starting to realize like it's almost just him out there. So if you need those deeper points, Justin Fields might be a guy you want to look into. Daniel Jones too as well. He has a good matchup against Jacksonville. Matt Ryan, he's only rostered in 11% of people's leagues. Jimmy G, he's only rostered 27% of people's leagues. And if you're, if you do need a quarterback, but not a quarterback that's going to put up flashy numbers, but that is going to stay consistent, there's also David Mills. He's only rostered 0.4% of people's leagues. If you look at his stat lines, he's consistent. And honestly, that's sometimes what you need out of a quarterback. You just need consistency. Because especially if you have a running back or a wide receiver that's already going to be carrying the load, those extra 20 to 30 points, David Mills might be able to give you that. And the way that their schedule is looking like too, and they have a few good favorable games and a few favorable secondaries he's going to be able to take advantage of. Best believe. Running backs here, you got Kenny and Drake versus Cleveland, only because J.K. Dobbins did hurt his knee last game, so he's having knee problems now. So Kenny and Drake is going to be a good addition. He's only rostered in 2% of people's leagues. Brian Robinson from the Commanders is playing Green Bay. He's only rostered in 56 of people's leagues. Deion Jackson, he's only rostered 10%. He has a favorable matchup against Tennessee. But with that one, it's going to be tough only because they don't know Jonathan Taylor is going to come back this week. I'm assuming, and I've heard reports saying that he is going to play this week. And then Nyheim Hines too, but he's going to be in concussion protocol too. But just knowing that Jonathan Taylor is going to have that ankle, still lingering, you might want to stash Deion Jackson just in case, or, just have him on your roster. When that time comes and that ankle starts to bother Jonathan Taylor, you do have him, and you're able to put him as your flex or whatever. And Darrell Henderson, too, he's only rostered in 63% of people's leagues. No Cam Akers no more for the Rams, so, there's going to have to be a no running back, and Darrell Henderson is best believe going to be that person. People to stash, too, Khalil Herbert, he's a person you want to stash. Mark Ingram, best believe he's getting more of the workload there with Kamara getting tired. And Kamara, they're trying to make him last, the whole year, not only for a couple weeks. And then Deontay Foreman, too, as well. He's a person you might want to stash, too. Wide receivers, Alec Pierce from Indy. He has a favorable matchup against Tennessee. He's only rostered in 20% of people's leagues. Darnell Mooney, he doesn't really have a favorable matchup against New England this week, but after New England, he does have a favorable matchup and down the road too as well. Wan'Dale Robinson, he has a favorable matchup against Jacksonville. He's only rostered in 1% of people's leagues. Rondell Moore, Marquise Brown is out, but they did get a D-Hop back. But still, they need a number 2, and as of right now, Robbie Anderson, yes, he got traded to Arizona, but he's not gonna be familiar with that offense yet. Like, it's gonna take him at least 2 weeks to get a firm grasp of that offense and him get inside and in place into that offense. So Rondell Moore is gonna be one person you want to look for, and has a favorable matchup against New Orleans too. People you want to stash: Chase Claypool and Taquan Thornton. I'm telling you, that rookie for New England, he quick, he fast. We're gonna be running a bunch of swing arounds, quick screens, end arounds. So if you need that combo, holla at your boy. And then for tight ends, we have Evan Ingram, has a favorable matchup against the Giants. Robert Tonyan has a favorable matchup against Washington, and he's only rostered 16% of people's leagues. Cade Otton for Tampa Bay, he's playing against Carolina. And then Daniel Bellinger for the Giants, he's playing against Jacksonville, and he's only rostered in 1% of people's leagues. And yeah, that's pretty much, my fantasy waiver wire. So that's the people I feel like you guys should go be looking after. If, like I'm saying, stash. If not, keep an eye on, have them on your watch list. So, because, injuries, they come like this. And if you need someone at the last second to come through for your team and for you to get that dub against that person you really hate in your league, these are the players you want to look after. Best believe that. And I think that's going to conclude the episode today. Another great episode here in RSL, RK Sports Lounge. I appreciate you guys for, tapping in. I know there was a little bit of difficulties today. A little bit of, stuttering, over your fucking today, Junior, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys for everything and staying patient with me. Like, subscribe, share, do it all. Run it up, baby. Please, please, shout me out if you can. Show me to your family and friends if you want to. I don't care. Just, run the subscribers up, baby. That's all I really want, you know what I'm saying? RK out.